Hey guys, it is Mike with Come the Night. Welcome back to another Song Suggestion Friday. This is the show where you put your suggestions of songs you want my opinion and feedback on in the comments below. I'm brutally honest if you haven't already figured it out. I pick 5 songs from the comments section and they go into Song Suggestion Friday the following week. Patrons of $10 or more can send their suggestions directly to me. Those suggestions go into a poll. Patrons of $5 or more a month can vote on that poll. 3 of those songs go into Song Suggestion Friday. I pick 2 additional songs from the $10 patron suggestions and throw them in there. Grand total of 10 songs. I listen to those 10 songs, I give you my feedback, my opinion, I grade them on a plus sign, equal sign, minus sign, depending on whether or not I would actively seek that song out again or actively avoid it. I do paid song critiques for your work. If you have a song that you've written and you want my feedback on it, you can email me at becomethenight@gmail.com. I also have spots open for guitar lessons. If you want guitar lessons, shoot me an email. Let's begin. Take Me Home, Country Road by John Denver. I have heard this far too many times at karaoke. It's an extraordinarily live-sounding recording. Super roomy. Simple composition, but very effective. That chorus is freaking quintessential, dude. Got the 4 chords going on, and then you have that melody over top of it that's has a lot of elongated notes in it. And the melody is good enough, but then you add those harmony vocals to it, that's where it really hooks you. I don't mind John Denver's voice, but it's really a love-or-hate voice from what I understand. It's just guitar, slaps, and bass guitar, and I think there's foot stomps in there too. You really can't get more folk than this. He paints an absolutely beautiful picture with the lyrics. I have listened to this song far too many times not to know these lyrics. Not only that, but this song is very vocal forward. The arrangement is boring as fuck. I will absolutely agree with that. I'm so used to it now that it doesn't really bother me that much. I live in Nashville, do the math. It's really heartwarming. There's really not much else because this song is so stupidly simple musically. The mix is basically, let's give John a microphone on his face. Let's record some auxiliary electric guitars to do some country slides. And let's just put in like 30 room mics. That's basically what the fuck happened. Total grade for this song, equal sign. I Think I Lost My Headache by Queens of the Stone Age. Well, hello there, Mr. Fuzz. Some weird augmented stuff going on in the intro. Not digging the guitar tone very much at all, or the bass tone for that matter. Fits the song well, really not my thing. Too fuzzy, too dirty. The harmonic choices at the beginning, interesting. Melody is solid in the verse. I prefer the melody in the chorus better. Not only that, I prefer the guitar tone better in the chorus. He's doing more open sounding arpeggiating type things instead of this low riffy type of thing. The song all around feels lazy, and I wasn't sure if it was just the feeling of the song or if it was actually lazy. Later on in this song, I discovered it was just lazy. At 3:36, we start doing this riff over and over again with an accelerando, and like I think it takes us somewhere in the order of 3 or 4 minutes to finally conclude. Basically, as we get faster and faster, they start adding a couple of auxiliary guitars, which I really am not going to call this a lead guitar. It's literally just playing the exact same riff with maybe a few added notes in the phrase for a little bit of accent, a little bit of spice. I think they add 2 of those, and the drum starts doing fills and doesn't make me completely bored throughout the song. Then all of that slowly fades away into this horn section playing the exact same thing. And then the lead horn just gets annoying as fuck. Like, 8 minutes to do this much repetition, please get fucked. I don't really care what your art was trying to go for. No. I have now found my headache after I had lost it. Total grade for this song, minus sign. Gloryhole by Steel Panther. Love the guitar tone, that kick is huge. Awesome, thick mix. The lyrics were cracking me up hard. I don't want to know who's sucking my dick today. Fucking amazing, trust me, in context of the song, it's hilarious. Chorus is excellent. The riffs are on point for it being a period piece. Vocals are kick-ass all around. Solid bass tone, lead work is excellent. The bridge goes all love ballad and still keeps these absolutely raunchy lyrics, and I fucking lost it. I've talked about Steel Panther twice already on this show, and honestly, they're entirely formulaic. There's not anything that's gonna be very interesting. They're very lyrics oriented, and this is not really a lyric show. I probably won't be reviewing them any further just because I don't think there's anything else I have to say about it. I thoroughly enjoy it, but you really wanted me to sit here and repeat the exact same thing every fucking episode. Total grade for this song, plus sign. Roadkill by Avatar. Really like the intro. It was atypical, but it was cool. I am not sure how I feel about this mix. There are parts where I really like it, and then there are other parts in the song where it seems like a little like either high lows or low mids heavy, like somewhere in there, just a little woofy. Decent growls throughout, cool accents in places. At 40 seconds, we got these really high vocals that come in. Really like those a lot, actually. This song kind of feels like a metal boogie. Love the feel of this song. It's fun, but with some attitude. The guitar tone is good until they start doing a palm mute, and then it's just bleh. Definitely way back on the distortion just slightly, bro. Bass tone is excellent. That thing helps out the guitar a lot. Composition is pretty simple, but there's definitely thought put into the rhythm. Like, there's good feel and good accents throughout the song. At 2:25, our lead comes in, and it's really cool. It fits the tone of the song. It's well written. There's shreddiness, but it's also very melodic. There's no sacrificing of musicality. Excellent harmonies placed on it. My one bitch, if I had to have one, is it wasn't mixed very well into the song. It was kind of a little muddy at some parts. It didn't stick out over everything else. This is a fun song. Go check it out. Total grade for this song, +. Come On, Feel the Illinois by, what's this guy's name? Sufjan Stevens. Or Sufjan, I do not know. What the hell have I gotten myself into? This is like high-speed lounge music from the 70s. It takes me right back to the 70s. They hang on the same chord for most of the song, but I love the color of it. It's one of those major 7th chords, and they got enough color going on with the way that they stacked all the instruments and the different parts that are happening that one chord doesn't bore me. That and also gives the opportunity for the vocals to come forward more. Altogether, the sonic picture was very good. Vocals are pretty. The places they chose to add harmony vocals, on point. The melody is great. They managed to take a 5 count and make it danceable. I applaud. I would love to see what this ensemble looks like. I'm guessing 7 or 8 pieces. At 3:04, we have something that at first I thought was a guitar, and I'm like, oh, they just decided to bring a guitar in here, and then I realized later it was a keyboard. A very distorted keyboard. Very cool. Then like shortly after that, there's a string part that comes in. It was like, wow, that was such good ear candy. It's a song that's very happy and pleasant sounding, but with some depth, very refreshing. The lyrics are not happy. This is some of the most hipstery shit I have listened to possibly ever, but I love it. The bass tone and the bass part, I realized by the end of the song, is what was sucking me in. It's kind of like cascading happiness. Very cool. Total grade for this song, +. Paegan Love Song by Acid Bath. Guitar tone equals no. The mix of this entire track equals no. It was mixed almost 1-for-1 like Bread Fan, but somehow shittier, definitely a shittier master. Oh my god, the bass tone is awful. It's like they took all of the good parts of the bass and cut those out and just left the bad shit. Vocals are definitely grunge inspired. The drum mix is completely scooped. The mids are gone. The riffs that they choose are not that interesting, and they repeat them fucking constantly. For underground, metal, rock, whatever from 96, I've heard worse. The drummer sounds tight and brings some life to this absolutely boring guitar and bass parts. There is zero room on this mix, with the exception of like one part where they added a delay effect to the vocals. The vocals are okay. Melody is decent. Lead work is decent, but really nothing to write home about. We need to introduce these guys to the concept of putting tails on riffs and just putting phrases in their guitar riffs in general. It's trying to be sheer brutality, and it gets me nowhere. I am not convinced. Total grade for this song, -. Deja Vu, Initial D by Dave Rogers. Gets a Euro beat, pretty intro, got a nice gallop guitar that comes in. And we hit the 28-second mark, and oh my god, it's dance as fuck, and I love it. I cannot take this song seriously at all. Love the melody. The vocal performance is trying too hard. He is restricting his airways in his throat while at the same time shoving with his diaphragm, like trying to do like little bursts, and it's not how you do it, man. And then the chorus hits, and I'm like, oh, it's this song. Catchy as hell. It's got a good mix. Lots going on in this Euro beat, but it's all very clear. The lyrics are just hilarious to me. This guy, you can tell, is going 110%, and I can completely respect that. It's electro dance, so there's really not a whole lot I can say about it. Arrangement is really good, composition is good, definitely meme worthy. Total grade for this song, equal sign. Despacito 2, as envisioned by Flying Kitty. Excellent Mario meme. The lyrics are improved 1000%. A veritable cornucopia of memes. Far better than the first Despacito. I was rolling on the floor in ecstasy from the glory that is Despacito 2. There's no reason for you not to listen to this at least 40 times in the same sitting. I will just leave you with this. Yame. 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 Total grade for this song, 3+ signs. Lido Shuffle by Scaggs. Cool little shuffle. Not digging the bass tone for this genre. It's not terrible, but not my thing, at least not in this context. The vocals are good, melody is really good throughout. They got nice R&B accents at certain parts of the song. Chorus is really solid. The mix is really good for the period. Thuddy kick, dry snare, horns are very clear. The piano is subtly in there, but I had a feeling like most other things. I mean, he's sitting there playing piano and singing. They'd probably just want to cover up the fact that he might suck if he does to do it live. Was not expecting any synthesizer in this. Composition and arrangement are pretty simple. All of the different instrument parts kind of keep it really chill, but this gives the opportunity for the vocals to come forward more, and the synthesizer as well. This song has great energy. Great layering of tones, the levels of all of the instrument tracks, spot on. Just enough compression to make everyone present. Cool. Total grade for this song, equal sign. G.O.A.T. by Polyphia. Starts out with a glockenspiel intro, was not expecting that. Oh my god, I love his articulation. He is fucking insane. And then this electronic beat drops, not expecting that whatsoever, love it. His ability to move between taps, slides, and harmonics so quickly and smoothly is, I can't conceive it. Composition is next level. Heard a little bit of Vi in there with some of the slides and a tiny bit of the bends, and even with some of the sitar sounding shit. The guitar tone is not really my thing. It's kind of this Hendrix, like low mids forward strat sound with a little bit of overdrive on it. Sounds cool, just not my choice. His rhythmic acuity and intuition is off the charts. Phrasing, next level. Love the little bass feature he does there too. Then kind of transfers into this like almost like a samba rhythm. Mix is really good. Pretty well balanced with the exception of like the super thuddy low end, which I mean is good. It's very, very boomy. It's supposed to do that. That's a good thing. This song is super cool. This is like the 3rd or 4th song I've listened to by Polyphia. They're badass. Total grade for this song, plus sign. My suggestion for you this week is to go check out my cover that I did with some friends of Cockroach King by Paegan. I am extremely proud of this one. We all did an excellent job. I sang on it, and I mixed it, and I programmed the drums. You'll see who did what else. That is it for Song Suggestion Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave your suggestions in the comments below. Please support me on Patreon. YouTube is my job at this point, and that is the only way I can fathomably keep this my job. $10 or more a month means you can get your suggestions directly to me. $5 or more a month means you can vote on those suggestions. Again, if you have songs you want critiqued, email me, becomethenight@gmail.com, also offering guitar lessons. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Become the Night. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video. Rock on!